I am so tired of everybody and their mom whining and crying about the Buffalo Bills every single year. It is always something with this team. It is always something with this team, man. It really is. All I hear is excuses. They blame the refs this year. Oh, there's not enough time in overtime. Josh Allen doesn't have any time. He can't go back and score against Kansas City Chiefs. Every year it's always something. I mean, let's just go back, dude. Let's just go back and look at the Buffalo Bills. Because their losses, it's a trend at this point. They're choke artists. I don't know why people feel so bad for this team all the time. Oh, Josh Allen, he can't get a ring. I want to see Josh Allen get a ring just as much as you do. But if their team can continue to just have these super tight games and just blow it, I mean, come on, man. Come on. Let's just dive into it. I'm rambling right now. Okay, 2020. They played the Houston Texans. That's when Deshaun Watson was there. If you remember, they went into OT. They ended up losing that game. Lost it. 19-22. All right? 2021. They go up against who? The Kansas City Chiefs. They play the Kansas City Chiefs. They lose to them. 24-38. All right? Now let's go to 2022. They play the Kansas City Chiefs again. 36-42. They end up losing that game. And if I remember right, that was when they played them in OT, and then everybody started whining and crying about OT. So after that year, we changed the playoff format for overtime for the Buffalo Bills. And I'm not going to sit here and whine and cry like I don't love more football, because I love more football just as much as the next person, right? But I'm like, okay, that's 3 times. I'm not going to get on the Bills. That's 3 times. Let's just calm down. All right, then we go to 2023. They lose to the Cincinnati Bengals, 10-27. 10-27. Couldn't get it done. Going to 2024. Lose to who? The Kansas City Chiefs again. 24-27. They lose to the Kansas City Chiefs 2024. 24-27. Okay? And then you go to the 2025 AFC Championship game. Who do they lose to? The Kansas City Chiefs again. 29-32. And that's was it a first down? Was it not a first down? Blah, 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 blah. I don't know. All I know is Dalton Kincaid literally could have caught it. And they would have been fine. But guess who couldn't catch it? He couldn't fucking reel it in. And so people sit here and they want to make excuses. I'm like, they had it. All he had to do was make the catch. Who cares about the freaking refs? He could have negated all that if he would have just caught the ball, but he couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. Now you look at this year. They end up losing to the Denver Broncos, and they lose to them 30-33, and everybody's losing their minds over this no catch or it's a catch. And I'm like, dude, I look at it. I'm like, I feel like the wide receiver has to possess the ball for more than a millisecond, right? He has to control it all the way to the ground. Do we not remember like all these catches sets Dez Bryant? And I understand the NFL is inconsistent. They are inconsistent at times with calls. I completely understand that. But possess the ball all the way to the ground. Possess it all the way to the ground, dude. And you didn't end up doing it. They called the interception. I thought it was 50-50. I think you can call it either way. So for them to call it an interception, I'm not getting mad at that. For them to call it a reception, I also wouldn't get mad at that. But at the same time, I'm like, dude, possess the ball all the way to the ground. Brandon Cooks couldn't do it. Defensive back played all the way through to the ground. And they went with it that way. And so people sit here, they're like, oh, the plague, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, well, I could argue that the game should have ended on a safety, which really would have pissed you guys off. Because when Josh Allen, when they were all the way back in the end zone, right, the freaking Buffalo Bills held the Denver Broncos defensive line in the end zone. And it should have been a safety, and it should have been game right there. Should have been game right there. But no, it wasn't. We got further along with the drive. And let's not even forget, Josh Allen missed a wide open tight end that would have made it game. It would have made a game. And I know I'm blaming Josh a lot right now, but man, you have misses like this. You have 4 fucking turnovers. Why am I going to blame the refs? Did you not see that horrendous fumble right before half? I'm just so tired of everybody whining and crying about the Buffalo Bills every single year. And I'm like, people, there is a trend with this team. There is a trend with McDermott and this team. They can't get it done. They are choke artists. And I look at this team. What is Josh Allen? He's like 29, 30. Is he ever going to get to a Super Bowl? Is he ever going to get to a Super Bowl with the Buffalo Bills? I don't know. I have my questions. I have my doubts. I have my concerns. I don't know if it's ever going to happen. But for these people that just want to sit, whine, and cry about the Buffalo Bills every single year, I'm so tired of it. It's a trend with this team. It's a trend. Who cares? And one more thing to pile onto that. No Patrick Mahomes, no Lamar Jackson, no Joe Burrow, and they still couldn't get it done.